Good morning. My name is Gerard Murphy with the Munster Agricultural Society, and we're here today for our Christmas Floral Art Show, which is the second year running. And this year's theme was Ode to Christmas. We have our judges with us, Diane Gallagher and Diane Gallagher. And we're going to get on to the results now straight away. So the first results are going to be delivered by Diane Gallagher for Christmas Glow, and Diane will give a brief outline on what is happening here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Gerard. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to judge this. I was delighted to have the opportunity to judge the Virtual Christmas Show organised by AOIFA and the Munster Agricultural Society. My very able co-judge was Diane Gallagher. As always, it was a pleasure working with Diane. As you said earlier, the overall theme of the show was Ode to Christmas. And I have to say, we were delighted with the number and the standard of entries that we had to judge, because we know you're all very busy people in the run-up to Christmas. So we send our thanks and our congratulations to all the exhibitors for providing such a diverse range of lovely exhibits for us to judge. Our compliments and thanks too to those who drafted the schedule and provided the competitors with such appealing class titles. Before announcing the results of Class 1, I would just like to make one comment. And unfortunately, some of the exhibits in the classes were not according to schedule because they did not include a 30-centimetre ruler, and so we were unable to judge them. So now I think it's time to proceed with the awards in each class, and I'm going to begin with Class 1, Christmas Glow, and this was the novice class, and we were very impressed with the novice class. So number one, entry number one, this was awarded or commended. The exhibitor was Rani Doris of Dublin. This was a beautifully presented exhibit with a gentle sense of rhythm, but the large queen candles placed at the extremities needed to be integrated into the design. Our next exhibit then, exhibit number 6, and this was another commended award, and this goes to Mary Dwyer of Kildare. The plant material in this exhibit was pristine, as was the presentation. And although the silver bow complements the plant material, it is rather dominant in the exhibit. Our next exhibit. Exhibit number 10, and this was a highly commended exhibit. It was from Caroline Stewart of Wexford. This was a delightful collection of seasonal plant material using glowing colours. And although creating movement, the buried branches are drawing the eye out of the design. Next exhibit, number 4. This was awarded very highly commended, and the exhibitor was Fiona Mcguire of Cork. It was an atmospheric contemporary seasonal ring with good textural contrast. And although the upright placements created movement, they're not sufficiently strong to balance the visual weight on the base. Our next exhibit, number 9. And this was our third prize, or bronze prize winner, and this was staged by Anna Coakley of Cork. The choice of colour in the plant material is highly interpretive of the class title and very harmonious, but the space allowed was underutilised. Our next exhibit, number 3, this was our second or silver award winner, staged by Naomi Mulligan of Dublin. There was a strong sense of rhythm by the placement of the roses and the Medellino cane, but the rather dense material at the base is visually heavy and disturbing the balance in the exhibit. And finally, exhibit number 2, our first prize winner and gold award winner, Bernie Hennessy of Cork. This was a very harmonious traditional design using a variety of forms and textures in lovely seasonal plant material, and it was a well-deserved first prize winner. Congratulations.
Now,
We now go to Diane Gallagher for the alternative Christmas tree.
thank you. So the result for an alternative Christmas tree without the use of floral foam. So class 2, number 6, commended, Mary Halligan, Cork. The cornice stems have been used very effectively to create the tree form and add space with the design. The small gifts placed on the base would have created a stronger sense of rhythm had they been used throughout the tree. Next exhibit. Next exhibit, number 13, commended, Esther Ross, Cork. A minimalistic design with some charming elements. The space allowed was not fully utilised. Next exhibit. Number 10, highly commended, by Beverly Buttimer, Cork. An original, most monochromatic tree with subtle embellishment using gilded material. The dark, rather solid placement of material at the top of the tree is visually heavy and has reduced the rhythm in the design. Next exhibit. Number 16, very highly commended. An elaborate, layered and rich coloured exhibit. The lack of shiny texture has reduced textural contrast in the design. Next exhibit. Number 3, third prize, by Phil Daly Kerry. A very creative design using corleus to achieve a strong sense of rhythm. The white sphere placed centrally has the effect of holding the eye and needed to be repeated in the upper part of the design. Next exhibit. Number 14, second place, by Bridget Morley from Galway. A well-staged contemporary exhibit with Nordic influences. Yeah. However, the lack of shiny plant material has reduced the textural contrast in the exhibit. Next exhibit. Number 1, first prize, by Terry Kennedy, Dublin. A very original and interpretive design, beautifully presented, a well-deserved first prize. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now return to Brid Kelleher for seasonal simplicity.
Thank you. The word simplicity could mean unadorned, plainness, homeliness, or starkness. So our first exhibit here, number 1, was awarded a commended, and this was Eileen O'Brien of Cork. There is very effective use of a small number of striking components in this exhibit. The vertical line needed to be extended and strengthened to balance the visual weight of the container. Next exhibit. Number 13, this was also commended, and this was Anna Coakley of Cork. The use of green and white adds simplicity and interpretation to the exhibit, but the use of the single white rose on the base has reduced the area of dominance in the design. Next exhibit. Number 8, highly commended, and this exhibitor was Esther Ross of County Cork. The stark bare branches and restricted use of components has contributed to interpretation of the class title, but there is a lack of dominance in the exhibit. Next exhibit. Number 7. Could we have the other picture of that exhibit?
2.
please.
No, sorry.
Yes, that one, thank you. Number 7, and this was highly commended, and it was exhibited by Betty Daunt of County Waterford. There was lovely seasonal plant material used in this exhibit, but by reducing the amount of each component and introducing space, interpretation of the class title would have been enhanced. Next exhibit, please. Number 3, this was a 3rd prize winner, a bronze, and the exhibitor was Phil Daly of Kerry. A beautifully presented contemporary design with good use of Medellino cane linking both placements. But the strong vertical line of the larger container and the position of the agapanthus seed heads has reduced the rhythmic quality in the design. Next exhibit, please. Number 9, this was our 2nd prize winner, silver, and it was staged by Nora Gallagher of Cork. A striking horizontal style exhibit with good use of enclosed space. The use of the lower large fatsia leaf in the exhibit has reduced the impact of the horizontal line. Next exhibit, please. And finally, number 12, our 1st prize winner, Gold Award, goes to Paula Hoare of Wexford. A beautifully staged classic design in rich colouring. The repetition of the gold baubles brings harmony to the design. A well-deserved 1st prize winner. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now move on to the next class, class number
4.
4. And Diane Gallagher is going to take us through the results there. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So now we have class 4, a season of enchantment. By enchantment, we mean charming, delightful, bewitching. Number 2, commended, Esther Ross, Cork. Lovely seasonal plant material has been used in this exhibit. The use of large looped formiums on the left has upset the visual balance. Next exhibit, please. Number 1, very highly commended, a heartwarming exhibit with promise of a visit from Santa. The array of treats in the foreground have not been integrated and have reduced harmony in the exhibit. Next exhibit, please. Number 3, 3rd prize by Helen Mulvaney, Cork. A charming seasonal ring with good variety in form and use of textural contrast. The inclusion of 3 different accessories has detracted from the overall harmony in this exhibit. Next exhibit, please. Number 4, 2nd prize, Maureen Fagan, Kildare. An enchanting exhibit with beautiful plant material. Additional space in the vertical placements would allow individual elements to be seen and appreciated. Next exhibit, please. Number 5, 1st prize, Anne Clifford, Dublin. A beautifully staged exhibit where accessories have been well integrated. Plant material has been chosen with care and is in perfect condition. A well-deserved 1st prize. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. We'll now return to Breed for the results of the Embellished with Flair, class number 5.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we come to the last class, class 5, Embellished with Flair. Embellish could mean beautify, adorn, or add interest. So our first exhibit here is exhibit number 6, and this was awarded a commended, staged by Nora Lawton of Cork. Some lovely textural contrasts in this design, but the large oval cutout area in the card is rather dominant. Next exhibit, please. Number 7, commended, and this was Esther Ross of Cork. The use of the star-shaped space embellished with seasonal plant material is very attractive, but the gold card is rather damaged and has reduced the quality of the overall presentation. Next, please. Number 2, very highly commended by Christine Brown of County Cork. The plant material in this exhibit is in very good condition, but the red figurine has not been incorporated into the design. Next exhibit. Number 3, third prize, Bridget Morley, Galway. A pleasing seasonal ring with good use of recession. And although plant material has been used for the greeting, it required more care in its presentation. Next exhibit. Number 1, second prize, silver, by Eileen O'Brien of County Cork. A well-presented minimalist design with good textural contrast, but the space allowed was not fully utilised. And our last exhibitor in this class, it's reversed. It should be the other way around, that last one.
Sorry.
This one's upside down. It should be the other way around.
This one.
And number 5, our first prize winner, gold, goes to Marion Mcguire for Armagh. A well-presented seasonal card with effective use of traditional colour scheme. A well-deserved first prize winner. And before we give the final award, I just would like to congratulate everyone again. Thank you for going to the effort of competing and giving us such an enjoyable judging experience. And now I would like to announce the overall winner in the show. And that goes to Class 2. An alternative Christmas tree, and this was staged by Terry Kennedy of Dublin. Congratulations to Terry for the beautiful piece of work. Thank you.
Thank you, Breed, and Diane, for your support there and in the judging. I'd like to thank everybody for taking part. Just so people realize, this is actually the award that goes to the overall winner. And all the other winners will receive, as appropriate, first, second, or third gold, silver, or bronze cards. Again, ladies, thanks for your time and effort. Thank all the exhibitors, male and female, for all your work. And we can only now say is Happy Christmas. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.